welcome to Flow With It Yoga. My name is Tracy, and today we're going to spend about 15 minutes just quieting our mind, doing some breathing and some gentle stretching. The theme for today is Be Still. Um, in Psalm 46:10, it says, Be still and know that I am God. And that is the best way that I know to quiet the chatter in our mind, to help deal with all the anxiety and the inundation that we have from the media and social media and just different sources. So go ahead and find a comfortable seated position and let's close our eyes. Settling into a nice even breath. Relaxing the jaw, relaxing the forehead, and just allowing yourself to sink into the mat, feeling supported by your mat. And think of every inhale as breathing in the presence of God. Every exhale pushing away all the clutter in our mind, stilling our mind, breathing in and out gently. Breathing in through the nose, and this time breathing out with a sigh. One more time, in through the nose, opening the mouth, out with a sigh. And just continuing to breathe now in and out through the nose, keeping your eyes closed. I'm going to read a little bit of Psalm 46. Psalm 46:10 and 11 says, Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. So as you begin to roll your shoulders up towards your ears and down towards your back pockets, just circling them, big circles. And continuing to breathe, inhaling as the shoulders go up toward the ears, exhaling as they roll down toward the back. One more time doing this. Go ahead and reverse that now, bringing the shoulders back up toward the ears and rolling them forward. Continuing to breathe, one breath per movement. And just imagine that your mat is the fortress of God, and He is our fortress. He's our protector. One more time. Now with eyes still closed, exhale, drawing the chin toward the chest, making sure that the shoulders are drawn down the back away from the ears, so finding length in the back of the neck. With the next exhale, take your left ear toward your left shoulder, finding a nice side stretch in that right side of the neck, maybe walking the fingers out to the right side for a little bit more stretch. Now with the next exhale, roll gently to the other side, stretching out the left side of the neck, maybe walking those fingertips over to the side. Think about sitting up straight. Don't try not to tip toward the right side of your body, but it's just your neck that's tilted. And bringing your head back to center, replacing that hand if maybe you've taken it out to the side. And now we're going to inhale, opening your eyes, exhale, fluttering the hands to the side, fingertips gently touching the mat, inhale to rise. Big breath in, exhale to release it out to the side. One more time, inhale to rise. exhale to release it. This time, inhaling to rise, clasping the fingers and then flipping the palms away from your head toward the ceiling. Now leaning to the left side of the body, keeping that right hip firmly planted into the mat, and then opening the heart a little bit so that you can look up at the ceiling. Breath in for length, breath out to sink a little deeper into that mat. With an inhale, coming back to center, and now switching sides. So moving to the right side of the body, the left hip is really rooted into that mat. So really feeling it on the side body here. Breath in to find a little bit more length. Breath out to sink a little deeper. Inhale to rise. Exhale, floating the arms out to the side. Moving through a little bit of cat-cow, so we're going to extend and flex the spine with an inhale. The chest rises and the chin rises toward the ceiling, shoulders away from the ear. Belly is in, so don't think about pushing your belly out, but engaging that belly. And then exhale, rounding the back, pressing the belly button toward the back of the room, dropping the chest toward the chin, or the chin toward the chest. So inhaling, back to our cow. Exhaling, pressing back into our cat. Doing that one more time in each direction, remembering to use the breath. Inhaling, filling the lungs, and then exhaling, pressing away. Coming back to a neutral spine, stacking shoulders over your hips, your head over your shoulders, which means you might need to pull it back a little bit so that you're not too far forward. And we're going to place our hands on our shoulders, pulling the belly in, and then with an exhale, rotating toward the left side, and then releasing fingertips to the mat. Inhale, growing a little taller. Exhale, twisting a little bit more. Coming back, fingertips to shoulders, and then rotating back center. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Breath in to rise. Finding length in the spine. Breath out to rotate toward the right side of the body. Belly is pulled in. Exhale, releasing fingertips to the mat. Inhale, grow a little taller. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, grow a little taller. And then exhale, hands back to shoulders and back toward the front. Now walking your fingertips out as much as you can, lowering the head and folding. Stretching out that lower back. And go ahead and walk your fingertips back toward your body and switch the legs out. And let's do that one more time. This time reaching arms up overhead and then folding at the hips. Maybe this is as far as you can go, and that's fine. Or if you want to walk a little bit more, and then just sinking down. Breathing in and out, feeling the breath expand the back. With the inhale, with the exhale, maybe going a little deeper into the fold. Breathing in the presence of God and exhaling the chatter in your brain, trying to still it. With the next breath, walk your hands back up into your seated position. Go ahead and unhook your legs. Take them out in front, taking the hands to the side, fingers away. Now we're just going to gently float the legs to one side and then the other. They don't have to go all the way down, just a little bit. Remembering that God is our refuge. He is our fortress. We can trust Him. He's in control no matter what's going on in the world at large today or what's going on in your world. He is in control. He's all powerful. He's sovereign. One more time each side. And then go ahead and roll onto your back. I'm going to turn sideways, but grabbing behind the thighs, rolling slowly into your back, and then extending the left leg long, drawing the right knee into your chest, and then taking the right shin in the right hand, and opening that leg out to the outer side of the shoulders, kind of opening up the inner thighs a little bit here, and really pressing the left leg into the mat. Breathing in and out. Now bringing that leg back to center, switching out the hands, so taking the left hand on the outside of the right knee, taking the right hand, placing it long, and then just twisting over. One more final twist. Keeping the shoulders on your mat, and if that means your leg can't go all the way down, that's fine. Mine cannot. And then go ahead and look in the opposite direction of the bent leg, towards your outstretched arm. Pulling the belly in, seeing if you can add a little bit more twist. Two more breaths. With the next inhale, bringing that knee back to center, hugging it in for just a second, and then releasing it long. And now taking the left knee in toward the chest, relacing the fingers behind that thigh. And think about really engaging that right leg that's long. It's not just hanging there loosely, but you're really engaging it, pressing it into the mat. Now taking the left hand and taking the left knee, opening it out to the side of the shoulder. Just noticing how it feels on that inner thigh, or maybe even the outer thigh, that outer hip there, how that feels. Breathing deeply in and out. Now bringing the knee back to center. Switching out the arms, taking the left hand to the outside, the right hand to the outside of the left knee. The left hand goes out to the side and it's long. Keeping the shoulder blade firmly planted into the mat. Maybe flipping that palm up toward the ceiling. And then gazing out toward that long outstretched arm. But notice I'm not allowing my shoulder to come up like this. I'm keeping it planted. Keeping the leg rotated. Go ahead and close your eyes and just notice how your body feels right now. If anything's painful or uncomfortable, go ahead and come out of that twist a little bit more. Make sure you can breathe deeply. Coming back to center with that leg, giving it a hug, pulling it into the chest, and then with an exhale, releasing it long. Taking your legs out to the corners of your mat and rotating the feet open outward. And just taking a minute or two. I'm going to read, close your eyes, and I'm going to read to you a little bit more of Psalm 46. Psalm 46:1 says, God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam and the mountains quake with their surging. He says, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted on the earth. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. So just know that God is ever present with you right now, whatever trouble is going on in your world today. Just breathe. Breathe in His presence. Breathe out any fear or anxiety or worry that you have. Let everything soften and melt away. And you can stay here as long as you want, as long as you need, to still the mind, to refocus your attention on what's good and true. If not, go ahead and roll over onto your side, drawing the knees up toward your chest, and then pressing the upper hand into the mat, rising back up to seated position, keeping those eyes closed. And with the breath in, circling arms up and overhead, pressing palms together, drawing them back towards your heart. Gently opening your eyes. So I hope you feel a little bit more still in your mind, a little bit more relaxed in your body. Have a blessed day.